Hello everyone and welcome back to the show. Today on your daily starter, let's talk about the fact that massive success will require that you get out of your convenience zone. Okay, if you are serious about making an advancement in life, you cannot afford to settle down into the things that are convenient for you to do. So I'm going to break that down in this video. You're going to learn a lot, so watch this to the very end. Hello friend, this is the voice of Ademola Morebise. Hello friend, I'm convinced in my heart of hearts that massive success is something that a lot of people can actually get. Like, massive success is something we can achieve in our lifetime. But the challenge is that a lot of times, you see, we tend to, do the things that are convenient for us to do. The truth of the matter is that, you see, if you come from a background, right, that has not afforded you certain luxuries of life, right? If you want to change your social strata, if you want to climb up that ladder, you must be ready to work, really, really hard, right? You cannot afford to do that which is merely convenient for you to do. For example, let's say, someone happens to be, the child of, maybe an artisan, right? An artisan, maybe an iron bender, a carpenter, a mechanic, and things like that. Artisans, right? People that, illiterate, they didn't really go to school, they don't have much education. Maybe primary school, secondary school, or whatever, okay? This one thing or the other, they couldn't go to school and things like that. So, if that is the background someone is coming from, right? So, the convenient thing to do is always to continue in the artisanry, right? So, you become a second generation carpenter, or a second generation plumber, or a second generation, fashion designer, or things like that. That's the convenient thing to do. That's like the logical progression, right? As opposed to now trying to think about how one could actually make an advancement in life. What I mean is this. So it's not impossible, right? What we know is that it's not impossible for an indigent child to get a good education. It might not be the best, right? But at least you can get a decent primary school, a decent public secondary school, just get some things in the brain, right? And from there, you can parley your way into university, get a degree, and from there, you've moved up the social ladder. That is not impossible, but that is not the convenient thing to do. It's going to require a lot of sacrifice. It's going to require a lot of, misunderstanding. Because people feel, why are you stressing yourself? All right? This thing you're trying to do is very hard to do. Why don't you just do these simple things and get it done with? Right? You have to realize something, my friend, that nothing interesting happens in our comfort zone. You must understand that. Okay? If you are going to achieve massive success, I believe that one of the things you have to come to terms with is the fact that you will have to get out of your comfort zone to get into places where you'll be uncomfortable. It's not going to be convenient, it's not going to be comfortable. By the end of the day, the reward is massive, and that is the point. Okay? Personally speaking, at a young age, I learned website designing, right? Learned how to design websites, build mobile apps and things like that. But at some point in my life, I realized that, take a 10-year view, take a 20-year view, then you realize, you see, maybe I want more for my life than this. Maybe I would like to do some other things, right? And this might not require me having to, more or less having to relearn, having to figure out how I'm going to get better education, start looking for mentors in totally different industries now, shifting away from where I've built a stronghold and a reputation, shifting away from that now into a new zone where I have to start my life all over again. Once again, I'm a newbie now. I don't know anything about this industry. I'm having to learn everything from scratch all over again. I'm having to learn, acquire proficiency, then build mastery all over again. So it is not convenient. Yeah, I have to leave my comfort zone, right? But by doing that, I've taken a step towards massive success. You see, a lot of times people prefer to, create this impression that they are working hard, they are super busy, they are making things happen. But honestly, they are afraid to confront the truth about themselves and see how they can get out of their comfort zone, get out of their convenience into other things. A lot of time young people come to us and say they're looking for mentorship. I tell them, look, are you sure you want mentorship? Because the truth of the matter is this: you feel your life is not okay, right? you are not happy with the direction your life is headed. And of course, the smart thing to do is look for someone that, is headed in a direction that excites you, and see if they can share with you principles, tips, if they can hold you accountable, so that you can also get on that path of super achievement, right? But the thing is this, there's a work ethic they've developed that made them who they are. There's an education they got that made them who they are. There are some training they submitted to that made them who they are. And now when we are confronted with the same things, a lot of times we are unwilling to get out of our own comfort zone now, get out of our own convenience, inconvenient ourselves, right? So that we can get through that training, get through that education, and get into higher things in life. If you are going to unlock this life of super success, if you are serious about living a life of building a legacy with your lifetime, you must understand that it's going to require you leaving your comfort zone. You're going to say bye-bye to your comfort zone. It's going to go beyond your convenience, right? So the life you want is not impossible, but it's going to inconvenience you so much. You have to sacrifice sleep, sacrifice social gatherings, sacrifice so many things, your money, sacrifice your time, so that you can attain that one thing that is in front of you. So the question always remains, that future you want, how badly do you want it? Can you sacrifice enough? Can you inconvenience yourself in order to go for it? If your answer is no, then just be content with whatever you got, isn't it? Why don't you repeat after me this morning? Say, God daily loads me with benefits. I am bold and strong. Every day, in every way, I am getting better and better. My name is Ademola Morebise. Thank you so much for taking our time to check out this video. Remember, you can lead a formidable life. Have a great day.